Hello there, gamers. So I'm 100% not signing up for this, but congrats. Why, thank you, Izaya Oharia. Congrats on 30k. Why, thank you. I tried so hard for this. Thanks for the sub, Dan Dillish Trash. Here's to your year and some. Wow, the 12-month sub. That's important. And //X for a 6-month. Hello, logs. Hello there, //X. Let's see, who was first today? Rye Ramthil Free to Play was number 1. Rav Out was number 2. Jimmy Kills a Lot was number 3. Madame Ham was number 4. And number 5 was The Real Lash Monkey. That's a new one? Maybe. I used to try, at least. I used to try with what? Has. Very Cool Mysterious has 30k followers. I need to do 5 very hard tips in order to grow your YouTube channel. Wait, that wallpaper animation? I know, right? They just released it. It looks so good. I don't know how to explain how much I love World Legacy lore to you guys. Let's play some World Legacy lore. Bro, you butchered my name so bad. It's the real... It's because you don't have any fucking capitals in your name. Go to your name, change it, where they say, would you like to add capital letters to your name? And select yes. And then put capital letters into your name so it's easier to read. Because as it is now, it's the room because there's no capitals in it. I don't know where to like stop. I have to sit there and read it super slowly. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Psychescape 14. The World Legacy lore surprised with heavy topics. Right? It's so good. Where is it at? I know they added new stuff to this. The Legend of the Star Hero. Clear. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, is it the rest of the World Legacy lore? They're gonna narrate the story to us? I think. Let's play The Secret Power of the Planet. Should I use my YouTuber voice for this? A few years had passed since the nightmare of a tragedy. When Aram woke, he found that the girl and her brother were no longer with him. Was Ib really gone now, for good? The loss of the girl had its grip over Aram's heart like an unbreakable vice. I couldn't protect Ib. If only I were stronger, then her death could have been avoided. The battle had left a chasm in Aram's heart. Now that Ib was gone, Aram had tasted for the first time just how terrifying a battle could be, and how devastating losing someone you treasured could be. He didn't have the heart to go on with his journey, not for now. However, there was still one thing on his mind that bothered him. It was Ningirsu. Even now, Aram still had no idea where he had gone. No doubt despair had taken him, now that his beloved sister was no more. And when Aram thought about how Ningirsu must be feeling right now, his heart became fraught with an immovable weight. But that was exactly why Aram had to go after his childhood friend, and so the swordsman resumed his journey with Imduk. It was when panic was beginning to settle on Aram's mind. Was it coincidence? Or did the mech knight that dwelled within him lead him into it? He stumbled across a dormant crawler. It occurred to Aram that this might lead to a clue. He could try and restore it, and see if its communication system still worked. I want to see if its communication systems still work. I didn't do shit. All I had to do was just read this. Wait, are all of these literally just reading? No way. It's all just reading. I wasn't expecting this. Most of it. Aram succeeded in restoring the crawler and gained access to its communication systems, along with a number of records. That detailed areas in which the swarms were active, and data on the locations where many crawlers had been destroyed. Perhaps there was still some life left in those areas, and if there was, maybe they would know where Ningirsu had gone. Armed with his new clue, Aram set off in the areas he had gleaned from the records. However, as useful as the information was, it unfortunately didn't make Aram's expedition any easier. There was nary a sign of life to be spotted anywhere, and the journey was looking like it could end in vain. Nature, uncaring and unrelenting, continued to batter the two mercilessly. But at last, a glimmer of hope. At the end of the arduous tunnel, Aram and Induk had stumbled across the remaining tribes of the planet. That of the fiery recluses, the stalwart beasts, and the sacred lakeside trees. Although this encounter brought no clues as to Ningirsu's whereabouts, Aram and Imduk were blessed with the legends of knowledge of the tribes. And by linking them together, Aram was able to unlock a great secret power of the world and witness the tremendous power that slumbered in its depths. It made him think of the world chalice powers that were bestowed to him. But that was greater, far greater, hidden unbeknownst to the dwellers of this planet. Was this what Lee had sought, Aram thought? Linking, I think I said the word wrong. Protectors, an illustrated warrior who has matured and taken the scars of the heart during battle. Protect those who always wanted the best friends. Crusader Maximus. Put more passion into your reading? Shut the hell up. Another scenario. More that was pointing to the connection to link summoning. Was it linking? Oh. What were the more secrets dwelled beneath the surface? One of them was the rebirth records inscribed with the history of the planet, chronicles from generations long forgotten, and the other bygone memories of the planet's glorious age, where humans ruled from the apex. Long, long ago, there was a god who ruled the skies. With the dragonkind as its disciples, it perpetuated the cycles of destruction and rebirth to maintain the balance of the realms. However, the scale of the destruction grew bigger each time, and one day, the balance of the two was thrown into great disarray. Once this delicate balance toppled, even the sacred skies could not hold back the destruction it wrought. The god decided that it could no longer oversee the skies by itself. With its powers of creation, it brought forth layers and layers of the toughest earth, and sealed the powers of destruction within. With nowhere to go, the powers raged and raged until it boiled and scorched the very earth, morphing it. Ooh, the torrent of the power rushed through the land and merged with the powers of creation, leaking out into the surface. It became a small manifestation of the cycle of death and rebirth and gave life to the land. With the last of its strength, the god then turned itself into a key and entrusted it to the life blooming of the planet before vanishing. In the years following the disappearance, the power of destruction re-emerged on the surface many times. However, every time it did, life on the planet would use the key and, with the help of the dragonkind, push it back to whence it came. Over time, the key became known as the Word. Wait, what? Over time, the key came to be known as Word. And the power of destruction as the Great Darkness. Thus, the great legend of the world hero was born. Starlight hero, your sword swathed in light. May you triumph over the darkness. Do you like sausage or bacon more? I don't know. I like both of them a lot. I can't have either, though. I do like... Hello there, loser Luis. Yugioh bitch. Hello. Hello there. Who are you? Yugioh is a small indie company. We finally get to see the background. Is that a furry? Finally doing the World Legacy content? Decades, centuries, maybe millennia passed since the beginning of the rebirth records. The land was now populated with life known as humanity. They were a civilization who had gained scientific knowledge and technological know-how, and were at the height of their prosperity. Their glory came at a cost, for it not only tore the planet's gifts away from it, but also the dragons who protected it. The god and the dragons that once were had faded into obscurity as mere tales. And it was during this time that the key was excavated and uncovered. The humans were exhilarated by such a legendary mystical find. Although its authenticity became gradually acknowledged, and some expressed worries and doubts at its discovery. What did it mean for the key to have resurfaced in this time? Was this an omen, warning them of an inevitable battle between the world hero and the Great Darkness, like the legend said. And now that they could see the key existed in its sword form, did this not also mean the power of destruction was indeed still deep within the planet's crust? Humanity began to assemble their finest to analyze the keys, including one of them who's a furry. That's funny. Within the team they had formed, there was a scientist who has shown her talents in all fields of medicine, astronomy, and archaeology. It's astronomy, right? Why would that matter? Her name was Lee. Lee was known all over the world as the foremost authority on computer science. The analysis was to proceed smoothly thanks to her involvement, and not long after, the team branded itself as an organization called Crusadia, under the jurisdiction of the Confederation of Nations. Once they'd analyzed the key further, they began to draft a plan that would help fight the imminent threats of their planet. It would involve warriors of mechanical nature, and they called it Project Mekhnite. Work was to proceed without a moment's delay. Meanwhile, Lee drew up a hypothesis and sought to validate it in secret. She wanted to get to the root of the appearance of the Great Darkness and to the World Hero Legends. Wait, the World Legends recorded in the legends were multiple tales of the key being used to drive back the Great Darkness. By harnessing the powers of creation and destruction, it was a simple enough story. The Great Darkness would appear, and the World Hero would fight it back with the key. However, could the reverse also not be true? That using the key was the very thing that drew the Great Darkness out? There were those who were entrusted with a divine mission, and the conspirators who sought to revive the power of destruction. The World Hero Legend was ultimately a story of the power struggles over the key. Whoever has the key will control the fate of the world. Or so, Lee's hypothesis anyway. And the more time she spent trying to validate it, the darker her ambitions grew. The divine powers will be mine. She's evil. It's Project Mekhnite. Can't believe furries are real. I know, right? Dude, it's so hard to read while sitting down. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of... I'm gonna stand up. This is... I can't read while sitting down. Too much lore. Yeah, exactly. Reading mode activated. Oh, shit. I don't know how people, like, read shit while sitting down. I mean, narrate. Exactly. Okay. Next one. It's the Meknites. Ooh. Avramax fixed key in the end. Don't spoil it! A few years have now passed since Project Mekhnite began. Ooh, look at that. And finally, Mekhnite the Morning Star was complete. It had been fitted with a core powered by the key and possessed enough power to fight the most deadliest of wars. However, an incident occurred during its test run with none other than Lee as its test pilot. With the key, she had reversed all of the celestial powers coursing through its mechanical body, and diverted them to the planet's core faster than anyone could make a move. Lee had planned all of this out before taking her place as its test pilot. The power that had flowed into the planet's core split the lands, and once again, the destruction from within overflowed to the surface, scorching every bit of earth that it touched. The entire world was beginning to be split apart in this unprecedented disaster. And the revival of the Great Darkness drew ever nearer. However, its destruction was not without obstacles. The Crusadia had created, as a set of units, 7 Meknites in total. The remaining Meknites faced off against Mekhnite of the Morning Star and destroyed it. Ooh. Sealing away the Great Darkness back within the Earth once more. But the Great Darkness was, at the end of the day, a divine force. One of the mortals failed to seal away completely. Inspired by the key, this team decided to put their powers into physical vessels of their own, and left them on the surface as legacies. Now the lands were ruined. It was getting harder and harder to live in such conditions. It seemed that life on this planet would gradually be snuffed out, including humanity. The reason why the Master of the Key, the world hero, didn't appear at our time of need is because we humans drained the power of its powers. Oh, drained the planet of its powers. Thought the Crusadia. They began to mobilize to put an end to humanity's so-called glory. And it was the largest obstacle to revival the barren lands and the planet's chances at surviving. They left the 7 mech knights that had built in their ruined world after they were programmed with instructions to help rekindle the planet. The mech knights were also instilled with data of the Crusadia members they had established a brain link with. Ooh. If the lands could be healed once more and the planet could take back the power it once had, then perhaps they could avoid imminent disaster. The Crusadia left all their hopes to the faraway future they may not even reach. However, there was one thing they failed to realize. The mastermind behind the incident was Lee, and she had already been taken by the burning lands. When she was found, she was already dead. But only in flesh. Her soul had been released from its physical vessel and she had been transferred to the World Legacy World Chalice, her will and knowledge. There's one more. Wait, was the furry back? I missed it. Guys, do you have any idea how hard it is to read this? The lines sometimes continue on from the second lines. It's not like just reading one line at a time, because sometimes it's like the same sentence over. It like carries over. And also I'm reading it for the first time ever, and sometimes they use words that I need to practice first before I say them. The tremendous power that dwells within the planet was the very thing that Lee was after, thought Aram. Suddenly, he was struck by a sense of terror. He could feel a great force of malice that threatened the planet, but from where he could not tell. Perhaps someone, somewhere, was beckoning to the darkness, trying to bring it forth. He had to stop them before another terrible disaster happened. And in that moment, in Aram's mind, the figure of Ningirsu appeared. The figure of his childhood friend, tormented with sadness from the loss of Ib, seeking darkness in his despair at the world. Although slight, he could feel Ningirsu's presence within the malice. It couldn't be. Aram reined his uneasy heart in. He would need to stop this malice. He asked the elders of each tribe to lend him their strength. And they answered his pleas with a great number of warriors, and the tribes united in a formidable alliance. They named themselves after the wars of old in their writings that spoke of, and thus the second coming of the Crusadia was born. The Crusadia were taken to a hidden spot by the tribe of the Sacred Trees and activated World Legacy World Crown. Aram and his companions had now obtained power that could help them in combat the malice that threatened the world. The Crusadia began their advance towards the giant tower at the center of all the malice. The orchestrated Babel, towering into the sky in its metallic magnificence. Surrounding it were the Orcus, mechanical weapons waiting on standby in silent formations. At the tower's base was Ningirsu, and activating World Legacy World Wand was the only thing on his mind. Now that Aram could see his childhood friend, the swordsman could only think about how much sadder he looked. Aram prayed that he was only overthinking the situation, but he knew the reality would not be a kind one. Ningirsu was there, because he wanted the power of darkness, and he was at the center of the malice Aram had felt. That was the truth that awaited him at the end of his long search. Oh no, he's hot. But no matter how much time had passed, no matter how many things had changed, the one thing that remained the same was that Ningirsu was still his friend. Aram thought about what he could do now that he was here. He had to stop Ningirsu from starting a disaster that could mean the end of the world. The only one who can stop this villainy is me, Aram thought, gathered all his courage. He signaled for his companions to mobilize, and now, a new battle was about to begin. He has a weird obsession with his sister. No, his sister died. That makes perfect sense. Anyone who's ever lost a loved one before would understand. You do not have enough items? Fuck, I have to come up here. Naruto versus Sasuke. Behemoth, the king of all animals, equals the best lore. Shut up. Lee was part of the original Crusader but betrayed them and destroyed the world? I know, that's crazy. Dual terminal solo mode win? Why would you want that? I want to fall into Albaz solo mode, though. That'd be pretty cool. Ningirsu Sorrow. Ooh, is this a side story? When Ningirsu saw what had happened, a bolt of guilt pierced through his grief. Even in his desperation, he'd never imagined this would happen. His eyes could hardly believe what they were seeing. How did all this happen so fast? He prayed that he was dreaming, and that he was going to wake soon. All he wanted was to see his dear sister again. As the scene of another nightmare unfurled around him, he became embroiled in a storm of emotions. I need to save Ib. Even as his mind was numbed with stupor, Ningirsu's body began to move without command. In what looked like an impulsive choice, he struck his childhood friend unconscious, taking both the other man's sword and Ib. What good was this world if Ib was not in it? He would do anything, be it good or evil, if it meant that he could see her smile again. The single thought of setting his sister back was all Ningirsu needed to force his weary limbs forward. He had the Mekk-Knight cores from when his 6 nightmares were defeated. And now he also had the sword he took from Aram. Using the facilities that were still present in the Mekk-Knight headquarters, he analyzed the artifact with feverish desperation. The world possessed a mythical power similar to that of the World Legacies, and if anything had a clue regarding its specificities, it would be the Mekk-Knights. They might even have a way to bring Ib back. Although he was unable to glean a way into resurrecting Ib, he learned a great deal about a number of facilities from the ancient civilization. Ningirsu left the Mekk-Knight headquarters and set off to reach one of them with the lifeless body of his sister in tow. Many of the facilities he had visited already ceased to work, and the ones that barely did provided little to no useful information. However, Ningirsu never gave up. There must be a way he could save Ib for now. With that unwavering belief in his heart, he resumed his grueling journey. And finally, at long last, he discovered an ancient facility that was still in working condition. It's the Babel. It's a shame only World Legacy got multiple part stories. I'm glad if they were going to do multiple part stories, I want them to do it of World Legacy. The S-Force lore win. We already have the Klee solo mode, and that's part of the... Wait, there's a Klee solo mode? I didn't know that. I can't believe he soloed the Nightmares. That's crazy. The Nightmares are like some of the strongest cards in like the game's history. Who see the most amount of staple play. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to beat all of them. After countless weary roads walked, Ningirsu had gone through for more information than any average man would have in his life. He had thoroughly inspected the Mekk-Knight's cores and several ancient facilities. With what he had gathered, including files on the key and the technologies he thought had long been lost, he had finally unlocked the secrets hidden within the planet. And the truths of the world that had been shrouded in mystery, Ningirsu trembled with joy. He could revive his sister now. With his newfound certainty, Ningirsu set about creating a vessel that could house Ib's soul using the ancient technologies. However, this task was the most difficult yet. Trial after trial resulted in countless failures, and their byproducts. And as the days ticked by, he had amassed enough vessels to create his own army. Ooh. But at last, his efforts paid off. He had finally created a mechanical doll that would work. By synchronizing the doll with the body of his dead sister, he had also succeeded in reinitializing the functions of one of the twin swords vital to his plan. So much time had been poured into this endeavor, but at least there was something to show for it. A strange sense of elation began bubbling within Ningirsu. His sister had given her life for this world. Now it was time for him to create a new world for her. Now that Ningirsu had the mechanical doll's powers, the second step of the plan to build the orchestrated Babel could finally begin. They're filling in so much information we didn't know about this story. Robot Ib. Practice mode. Wow, that was a lot of lore. Been watching too much anime. Ningursu is a syscon. He's not a syscon. None of y'all have ever lost someone before, and it shows. Ningursu, a normal monster, took on some of the most powerful Link monsters in the entire game. That's impressive. It is. That's so cool. Then why did Galatea have a bigger chest? What? How do you notice these things? She grew up. First normal summon Crusadia Reclusia and link it as a material to link summon Crusadia Magius. Oh, ooh, normal summon Crusadia Reclusius and then special summon out Crusadia Magius. Mr. Logs, did you get alt art Yugioh yet? She has delicious feet for your collection. Wait, what? There's an alt art? We need a World Legacy manga? I agree. Next, special summon Crusadia Leonis and activate the effect of Crusadia Magius. Special summon to a zone that a Link monster points to. Activate Magius. Search out Maximus. Use the 2 Link monsters to summon out Crusadia Regulus. Okay. Oh my god, guys, I'm learning Crusadias. Time to lurk while I work. See ya. I made Crusadia for the Link Fest a while back, but it's Link Numeron. Greetings. Oh my god, it's Congo VT. Wow, you have 62 messages in chat? How come I don't remember to see you in chat before? Let me give you VIP real quick. Okay. Next, special summon Crusadia Maximus, and then activate its effect. Search out Crusadia Festival. Use 2 Link materials to go into Crusadia Equimax. Okay. You know, it's very possible to get a World Legacy manga since they got the Sky Striker one. I want a World Legacy manga. Raise the attack of Crusadia Equimax. Activate Crusadia Revival. Okay. Special summon World Legacy World Crown. Special summon it to a zone a Link monster points to, apparently. Attack your opponent directly with Equimax. Okay. Battle phase. With 4,500 attack, wow, I'm a genius. You care only about the content of the chat message. I can respect that. Yeah, I'm bad with names. This tutorial left out the part where you kaiju your opponent. Oh my god, that's so true. Wait, Ashley's not a VIP? Whew. I wasn't expecting to read so much today. Especially since it's midnight. And I spent so much time editing today. Crusadia, the most difficult. That's the easiest deck ever. Okay. Ooh, a duel. Dang. It's probably my punishment for usually lurking. True. Imagine lurking. Cringe. Ooh, what do I get for the clearing this? Crusadia Vanguard. That doesn't look very good. I don't want to read it. Whew. You didn't spend time editing? Yeah, I did. Do you not have editors? Of course I have editors. I also have to edit. My main deck in MD is Cardian, which is pure gambling. Cardian? You're one of those players? Oh my god. Target one Crusadia monster you control. That Crusadia monster is unaffected by card effects this turn except its own. Holy shit. That's such good protection. WTF, Rful T LOL. Actually, I can't use this. One Crusadia World Legacy monster with a different original name from your deck or graveyard. While you control Crusadia Link monster, your opponent can only target Link monsters for attacks. Target spell trap cards up to the number of co-linked monsters in the field and destroy them. I need to draw at least one other monster. I'm ham-boned. Uh-oh. My main deck in Master Duel is normal, summon, and monster. Can I do this? Crusadia, Vanguard, tribute a Monstar. Yes. Oh my god, they're playing Orcus and I'm playing Crusadias and going second. WTF, Rafflemal. Istanza. Wow, they couldn't do anything. You absolute buffoon. My deck Master Duel is normal, summon a monster, and then fake Rage at maximum. My opponent activates it in response. So true. Harpy's Feather Duster, Orchestrated Core. Once per turn, you can banish one monster on your field or graveyard, then target an Orcus or World Legacy card you control, except Orchestrated Core. Neither player can target with card effects this turn. If another Orcus and or World Legacy card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you send this card to the graveyard instead. That ain't gonna do nothing. Retry time? Heck no, I'm good. Am I good? I need to draw into another freaking Crusadia monster. Holy shit, this is annoying. I can't do anything with a single Crusadia monster. Another one? Oh my god, they bricked. They're playing pure Orcus, you absolute buffoon. Oh, I can do this. Activates Harpies, pass. The horror of 2 card combos, I know, right? Take one Orcus monster from your hand or deck and either send to the graveyard or banish it. Ooh. Ooh. Add one World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. World Legacy, World Spear. Special summon the World Wand. Activate Crusadia Magius. What does this do? When a monster in the field with special summon from the extra deck activates its effect, quick effect, you contribute this card and negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. No, I'm good. Okay, and then we can special summon this card. Nice zone, nerd. Yeah, you absolute buffoon. Add Maximus? No. Maximus is dumb. Buffinity. He's a genius. Regulus. They added the field spell in the anime. Bunny hopping in. Hello there, Bunnifinity. Okay. What's the effect? Once per turn, target one Crusadia Link monster you control. This turn, you can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack. If I go into Maximus, I don't have any other monsters to summon out. I think I can probably do the most damage if I just do this. Right, thanks for the raid, Bunnyfinity. I don't know if I said that. I'm too busy gaming so hard right now. 3,600 and 2,500. World, oh shit. 1,800? Yes, use the effect. It'll banish itself instead. God damn it. Whatever. Crusadia is rad. Crusadias are dumb. You had game with Maximus? How did I have game with Maximus? I didn't have any cards to summon to give him more attack points. World Legacy Secession. Wait, why don't I have any attack points? Activate World Legacy Secession. Maximus deals double battle damage? Nuh-uh. You can only, if this card is normal or special, you can target it in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Ooh, that's pretty good. To a zone a link monster points to. Then activate Regulus. Then activate Draco. Select a card. Wait, which effect am I activating? I'm adding a card back to my hand, I believe. Yeah, it's combos. I hate all these archetypes of the lore is neat. I love all the lore. I live for lore of World Legacy and exactly nothing else. Okay, we can add the Crusadia Crawler to my hand. You're playing the Solo Gate? I played it earlier tonight. Did terribly with the Guard Dragons. Oh no, you have to face the Guard Dragons. Do they make you go against Agripane? Oh, fuck. It's the World Shield. Unaffected by the activated effects from any monster special summon from the extra deck. Your opponent cannot target World Legacy cards in this card's column with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. During your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, special summon it. You win? Leonardo Pierces? Ooh, okay. Let's go into Maximus. Lionu. Crusadia Equimax. And then we special summon Leonis. Then activate, target one. If it attacks the defense specific monster this turn, it pierces. Okay, and then we activate Crusadia Revival, so it can attack all monsters. And attack. Attack this one first. Oh my god, it's 2 shields. Ooh. Can I attack again? No, I can't. I know I can't, but I just wanted to check just to make sure. Is there a Crusadia Link 4? No, there's not. Number 1 World Legacy. I am the number 1 World Legacy lover. Have you guys seen my World Legacy project? There's not enough sufficient disk space. That's fine. The whole reason... Avermax. Oh yeah, Avermax. Let me tell you guys something. The whole reason I started streaming in the first place was to get better branding so I could hire people for my World Legacy project. The World Legacy project was just making a video series about World Legacy lore. That was my inspiration to start streaming. It all comes back to World Legacy. You guys have no idea how much I like World Legacy. Uh-oh. Special summon monsters to the field? Hell yeah, I'm gonna special summon my own monster to the field. He really is number 1 World Legacy lover. I am. You could call me World Legacy lover 325. Ooh. This card, add a World Legacy card from your deck to your hand. What did I add to my hand? World Legacy Secession? I can just tribute one of these cards and like negate his effects. Or I can go into one of these. This one has 500 attack, this one has 1,000 attack. Let's see, this card, once per turn, if an effect monster special summons the card points to, target 1 monster. No, I can't use either of these. Oh wait, I can use this one. Except this card, move it to another main monster zone. Here, we'll just do this. Tribute this card, and then we'll just negate this card, I guess. Then we'll special summon this card to this zone. Then we'll activate this to give him piercing battle damage. Then we can link both of these off. No, I think that's fine. Might as well just use this because he's only the person attacking this turn anyway. Can't you just kill it? Yeah, but it just comes back. Holy shit, I didn't know I had that much damage. You have game? Why didn't you guys tell me that? This is your fault. The World Legacy logs. The way Master Duel explains the World Legacy lore is a bit more informative and confusing than I've ever heard explained before. It's so much more informative. We're learning new information. I'm an expert on World Legacy lore. And they added so much more context to it. Usually the blurb with like Lee and the backstory is like just pure guesswork. No one actually knew like the full specifics of it. How is that our fault? It's always your fault. Let me tell you something. Let me show you guys. I can show you guys the World Legacy project. Where do I have it at? I don't know where it is. World Legacy, here it is. It's all the way at the bottom. I gotta move it to the top. Let me walk you through this little stupid video. I'm going to turn it way down, though, because it's kind of loud. So, I learned how to use RPG Maker for this. This was not supposed to be an RPG Maker thing. This is not an RPG Maker game. It was simply going to have RPG Maker portions. It was also going to have, like, if you guys ever watched The Rescue Rabbit, whatchamacallit, Rescue Cat is Missing. It was going to do that. It was going to be a mix of that animation style and RPG Maker stuff for like the overworld stuff. Yeah, it was like some cutscenes and stuff. So I was just doing half of it. So I learned how to use RPG Maker. If you guys see these little crawler things, these are prototypes that I made myself because I also learned how to do pixel art. And I made these things, and I learned how to figure out a way for them to be animated in the open world. And of course, I had to, use the tiles in RPG Maker to like create this portion. And obviously, learn how to put like the images in, because the images don't like go in like super good. You have to like figure out how to like crop them, and you need to like put in all of the lines one by one. It takes a really long time, and like it's just for a scene of a demo. And I learned how to make pixel art just to make those things to put them in there. They're not very good, but now I know how to do pixel art, and that's why I have the Nibiru emote. It was because of this project. Have you guys seen the Nibiru emote? I made that in my pixel art thing that I used in order to make the crawlers for that one scene. There's also other things I did in pixel art. The sniff was made in pixel art. So was the whale, which all you guys can't really use. And so was the throw up thing, but that one doesn't get used very much. So like all of this was because, I learned how to do pixel art for this. And that's about the end of it. I spent so much time putting this together. But I needed art. I needed voice actors. I needed everything for it. And I had the money. I was like, I have about $50,000 to throw at this. I'm going to put this together. It should be easy. I have a big YouTube channel, and I have tons of money, and I'm willing to like do everything myself. So I went and I started asking people. I was like, hey, I need you to do this thing for me. And they ghosted me. And I went to this person, like, hey, can you do voice work for me? And they ghosted me. And after getting 2 ghosts immediately, I got discouraged. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just put this on the back burner for now. Nobody wants to work with me. And then, like, a few months after that, I was watching this podcast by, because like I spent a really long time putting the demo together, like a ridiculous amount of time. You know how hard it is to learn a whole bunch of brand new programs, and then all the art that's required to like, all this stuff that goes into like those scenes. It took like, I don't know, it took months because I was also busy working on my YouTube channels like normal. Like this is all stuff I did in my free time. And I also wrote out scenarios too. Like I have like scripts for like how I was going to do it. Did you use any AI voice? Wasn't really a thing. This was back in 2021 is when I started the project. And I went out and I asked people, and no one would reply back to me. And I was like, I've always had bad branding because of the top 10 channels. Like, it's always been hard to get people to work for me. There were they're like other streamers in other fields who would make fun of me for the videos I made. It was like, I knew my branding was terrible, but I didn't really understand just like how detrimental it was until I tried to get this project done. So I was watching this podcast by Zara, 5th grade duelist, just randomly. And in the podcast, she had a bunch of other like Twitch streamers on from the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. And they were all talking about this like culture in Twitch that I just didn't even know existed. They were like, oh my god, I do this thing in order to get Farfa to raid me. And they're like, oh my god, I do this thing in order to get Farfa to raid me. And so then I was like, man, I like planned my entire stream around when Farfa's going to end his stream so that he might raid me. And I was like, god damn, these people really want raids from Farfa. It was like, I could send big raids to people. What if I just streamed on Twitch and these people would be super happy to get raids from me? And, that could be a good way to just like network in general, because there's just a whole culture to Twitch I didn't even know about. If these people care this much about getting raids, where they literally change their entire like streams around it, then I could totally do that. It's like, I have a big audience. I could totally send people raids. I know how to do this. Like, I know the steps in order to make a successful stream. I just never done it because I didn't care. So I was like, I'm going to do it. And I did. And it was immediately successful. And I have all of the positive rapport. I have the connections now. I know so many people in this industry. It's crazy. Like, I've made so many more connections since I started streaming in 2022 than I had for like the past 9 years of doing YouTube by myself. And I my internal staff like tripled or like quadrupled in size. Farfa was a fan before? Yeah, Farfa, he was a fan of me before he started doing his stuff. I mean, I'm sure he was a fan of a whole bunch of other people too, but he was also a fan of me. You get raided by MT? Yeah. Like, I know all the streamers and stuff. When will you play WoW with Farfa? Does Farfa even play WoW anymore? Mr. TheDuelLogs just asked Farfa to be on his show. I have had Farfa on my show twice. So, like, I started the streams. I got the positive rapport. I could finally do this. I had all the connections. And then my friend died. And I kind of forgot about all of it. So it was just like, I had these grand ambitions. And I was doing all of the hard work required in order to, like, get it off the floor. And I just never did. So, like, playing through this story mode just reminded me of, like, oh, yeah. This is why I started streaming in the first place. It's so nostalgic. It's bringing back so many memories that I almost like forgot about. I forgot how much I wanted to do this project. I hope you guys understand just how much I wanted to do this project, where I built a successful stream specifically so that I could hire people to make these World Legacy videos. Thanks, therapy. Yeah, I'm going to therapy for it. My therapist said I'm traumatized. You could probably do it now. I could do it now. The problem is I don't have that money anymore. I have the connections, but I don't have the money I used to have because of, like, I started the new YouTube channels, the Hearthstone channel, the Magic channel, and the Pokemon channel. And they took all my money. They just dried up all of my monies. Yeah, the new channels made all the money go away. I don't have, like, the nest egg I used to. I spent it all on the new channels. And I started the new channels because I was being impulsive after my friend died. Can Aku Meowie voice act Lee and Eebly? Absolutely. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, which one of these female characters can Meowie voice the best? Honestly, when I was going through all that, I was just thinking of, like, who could I hire? I know so many people. I have so many connections. I have so many connections with all of these big streamers who know all these artists and stuff. Like, I remember, like, you know, I thought, hey, oh my god, I can't tell you this story, but I can allude to it, where I remember, like, I only started streaming to get connections to artists and voice actors and animators so I can make the World Legacy project. To the point where I went to, like, other companies and asked them if they would hire me on, you know, very big companies, specifically because I wanted their connections. And when I went to the interviews for them, you know, these entertainment companies, they asked me, "You're already successful, why do you want to be with us?" And I told them about the World Legacy project. I was like, I just want your connections. I just want the fact that people will work with people who work for you because of your connections. That's it. That's all I want from you people. It's like, I know I'll make less money here. I can only scream. Yeah, I got in the interviews. I met, like, CEOs. And I told them straight to the face, this is all I want. I want your connections so I can do this. I mean, like, you have to be honest. I also, like, you know, said all the other bullshit that they want to hear. This whole last year. Yeah, like, it's all been for this. It's all been for the World Legacy project. That's the reason I do everything. When I hyperfixate on something, I go hardcore. You guys don't even understand the half of it. Logs in his entertainment company stuff. Well, obviously I didn't get into the company because they also didn't like the fact that I wanted to keep making YouTube videos on my other channels. So that was a big no, and I was, like, very adamant about not stopping that. I want your connections for this passion project. Yeah, literally, that's what I told them. I want your connections for this passion project. Oh, funny thing is, like, on the day that I got rejected from, like, one of the big companies was also the day that my friend died. So it was, like, you know, two bad things at once. The honest logs. Yeah, I'm just, like, you know, I'm just a little bit more hardcore than most of y'all. I remember when I was like talking about, like, you know, here's 5 very hard steps to have a successful stream, and people were like, wow, this is crazy, how could anyone do this, this is too much work. And I was like, this was just a stepping stone for me. Like, I put all this work in and it worked, and that was specifically so I could do something else. That was just, you know, step 1 of my passion project. Like, how many people you know, get into the final stages of, like, a really big company and tell them they just want their connections for a passion project? Or how many people create a successful stream that makes, like, $10,000 a month specifically so they can use it to leverage connections for a passion project? Make the subathon, make your money back? That could work. If I made a subathon, I could just make the main goal, I'm just using this money to fund the World Legacy project. I totally forgot how much I wanted this project until, like, I don't know how I forgot. I think it's because I'm traumatized. Did I tell you guys my therapist said I'm traumatized? Man, it's all coming back to me. I can't believe I forgot about my passion project. Wow. The World Legacy Project Subathon. You should upload a clip, 5 steps how to grow your channel, Mr. Logs. I did. It's up. It's on the channel now. It should be live right now. It's on the clip channel. Unless the schedule didn't work out. I have Overwatch hero concepts I wish I could bring to life in some forms. However, I cannot draw, animate, nor do I have the money or ability to get someone else to try. Yeah, it's more like I have this passion project I want to do, and I had the money for it, but I didn't have the connections. So I worked a psychopathic amount of time in order to get the connections for it. And then I forgot about it until right now. I was like, oh, I forgot how much I really wanted to do this project. Like, I just didn't care anymore. You know? Now we have no monies. Yeah, now we don't have any money to do it. I mean, some of the channels are doing well. We are making some money back. We're making some changes and stuff. Yeah, tax paid. Yeah, I owe like $60,000 in taxes. I can pay it. It's just like we're gonna have to do some not creative. I just have to like pull out some money from like other places that I have it. 30K followers, 60K in taxes. Yeah, I mean I can pay half of it immediately. I just need like the other half. And I do have the money. I just like, you know, I can deal with it. It's not really a big deal. It is a lot of money, but you know, I have it handled. Because luckily I make a lot of money. Yeah, Logs makes a pretty sizable amount of money. Yeah, all I like to do is just like cut the budget on my channels for like a month or two and I can pay it. I miss the Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D stories. That's the best thing you've ever did. All of those were made before my friend died. Back when I still had free time and I didn't have a bunch of channels to run. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories, I did have another one in the works. I also was going to make one about Moki Moki. It was so good. I was planning that one so much. Basically what it was, let me tell you the project. The Moki Moki project. I was going to get a bunch of art done for it too. I think I even reached out to some artists, but they never got back to me. Because they were people who don't really like do commissions. That's why. The Moki Moki one was, it was going to be you die and you wake up as Moki Moki. And then you have to go out and just explore the world. You know, just like the Sangan one. Except this one was going to have a shit ton of options where you were going to die a lot. And you had to die in order to like learn things about, you know, who was going to betray you and then how you would do your options based on that. And it was just going to be a lot of gruesome deaths. But with a cute Moki Moki character. And that one would require a lot of art to put together. Like, I have this story, I just need to like create the specifics for it. Like, I could just like go back, because I put it all into a Roll20 thing with a whole bunch of like different routes connecting to each other. So like that one was going to be super involved. But I didn't have time to do it. I'd get 50 subs for something like that. The Moki Moki Isekai. Yeah, it's a Moki Moki Isekai. You know, loosely based on like ReZero. Just like the concept of dying a lot. But like nothing else is remotely similar. I wouldn't mind gruesome deaths as fortune ladies are the ones doing them. ReZero is so good. Yeah, it's great. Well, I guess it's a good thing that they are mass produced. This isekai needs villainous vibes. Oh my god, I read so many villainous mangas. You guys have no idea. I remember I was gonna put like together a list of like all of my favorites and send it to Ame, but I forgot to do it. I just kept forgetting. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I don't know if she even wants that list anymore though. I'll do it anyway, just so I can send it to other people. Because I remember like whatchamacallit, after my my friend passed away, I went to Leah and I was like, hey, give me all of your best villainous mangas. Let's say something good to read. And I read like 2 of them. Because that was when I started doing the secret streams. Okay. Please send to me. I need more villainess mangas. Logs the villainess. Miwa, you like villainess mangas too? Actually, I think I know that already. I was just like having a huge brain blast about like how obsessive I was over making this World Legacy project that I forgot about until right now. I don't know how much of that you guys heard, but it was a lot. Biwa, hi. Bestie, what? Hello there, Biwa. Didn't you just stream for 8 hours? What are you doing over here? I need more villainess. I love villainous mangas. They're so good. There's actually a video game that reminds me of. It's the penny game where he lives and you're actually the mass supply of preenies available. Up to 1,000. Well, that's cool. No, like the whole death mechanic for the Moki Moki one is just, you know, ReZero worlds. You just keep resetting. And you can stop resetting once you hit a save point. That's it. It doesn't copy like any of the other things other than just like the death mechanic. Just because I thought that would be a really good mechanic for like a choose your own adventure that you play on stream. I don't know if any of you guys were around, but there's 2 of them I have set up. And actually, there was 3 of them. I just don't do the other one anymore because I don't think it was very good. There's Sangan's Adventure. And there was also the Boar one. But the Boar one was for World of Warcraft. So, like, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh one, and then there's a World of Warcraft one. And there was a third one, but I don't really like it, so I don't do that one anymore. Don't die, Miwa. Dying? Hi. No, don't die, Miwa. Miwa, we need you. We need you to teach Meowie how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone is always here. No, they're not. I remember being part of the Boar one. That was so funny. Yeah, the Boar one, when I played it on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, you guys took all the worst options. I was kind of pissed. I was like, you guys ruined the story. You guys didn't even get to see the secret path where you make like a friend and then you betray him in order to get away. You guys are stupid, and you guys ruined it, and you guys saw the most boring route possible. I guess that's like the whole I guess that's the crux of the choose your own adventures, is sometimes they don't get to see everything because chat's stupid. Yeah, they didn't get to see the friend betrayal arc. Worth it. He's being like, that choice sucked. I'm gonna guide you to the window. They chose it and they got the worst option. The YouTube stream one was better. Yeah, the YouTube one was way better. The DM, not the players. It was the players' fault. The players on YouTube did a much better job. I remember also, like, on the Sangan one too, there were a couple of like endings you guys, because like there was like 5 possible endings, and you know, obviously I only played through it twice, so chat only got 2 of them. But it's like, wow, you guys never got to see like the other 3 endings, but like it was just like the Sangan one is very like bare bones. It's not super well thought out. Like there are technically 5 different endings, but you just get like slight variations of the same thing. It's not really that big a deal. YouTube did the way better. Yeah, YouTube did way better than the Sangan one. That's probably because I did the YouTube one second, and like there's probably people from the Twitch stream who were also over there. Man, I can't believe all of these creative projects I used to do before I got traumatized. So much fun. How long ago was that? It was easily like almost a year ago now. Okay. I'm gonna continue. Hopefully you guys understand how much I like World Legacy lore now. I don't think anyone is a bigger fan than I am. I don't think it's possible to be a bigger fan than I am. Like, how many people went through the lengths I did? How many people told the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company that they only wanted them for their connections to make a passion project for World Legacy lore? Oh, I need some more water. You think someone has murdered for World Legacy lore before? I don't know. I don't think so. I kind of find it hard to believe anyone has tried harder for something than I did for the World Legacy project and then just gave up on it. Like, I did so much for it and then I just forgot about it. Let's see. The Crusadia headed towards where Ningirsu was. However, before they could reach him, they had to get past the countless Orcust weaponry. The Orcust were merciless as they were numerous, and the Crusadia suffered greatly as they tried to fight their way through. In the heat of the battle, Aram began to feel that within the orchestrated babel, there dwelt a power similar to that of his key. The mechanical vessels were used whatever little of the key's powers they had inherited and activated the orchestrated babel. From the depths of the tower, a great light was released, and the tower itself seemed to almost fall away with the beam that stretched to the sky above. No, the activation must be stopped, Aram thought as he dashed toward the machinery. However, before he could move any further, Ningirsu appeared before him. It was the first time they had seen each other since the tragedy long ago. Their eyes met within the chaos of the battle. Aram opened his mouth to speak. Why? He asked. Why would you want anything to do with the Great Darkness? Why put our planet under threat like this? Why create the spiraling tower and this army of mechanical weapons? Ningirsu only had one simple answer for him. For Ib. It was the only reason he needed. For his sister, he was willing to activate Babel to strike the World Legacy World Wand down from the skies and break the Earth's surface. So he could awaken the slumbering World Legacy World Arc and use its influence over life and death to revive Ib's soul. Then, after the Great Darkness had been freed from within the Earth, he was going to use its power to resurrect Ib as a celestial being. Now that they had heard the truth from Ningirsu, Aram readied his sword and knew what he had to stop this at all costs. Ningirsu didn't budge, and instead swung his lance in return. No one was going to stand in his way, not even Aram. The swordsman knew that Ningirsu loved Ib more than anyone in the world, but that did not make it right for him to put their entire planet in danger like this. Aram knew that Ib would not want this, even if it meant that she could live once more. However, for Ningirsu, there was nothing he wanted more than to see his sister open his eyes again. And if it meant that he had to turn against the entire world, then so be it. Ningirsu's biggest sin for his own sister. I can't read this anymore. Sorry, it's triggering me. Let's just go open some packs. Time to follow your advice and get money for the World Legacy project? I want to. Don't think I don't. Ooh, World Legacy Soma. The thoughts are taking over. I just like this story so much, okay? And it's also so relatable. Ooh, this was a good opening. Damn, that's a lot of URs. Immortal Phoenix Ishizu deck win? You think I don't have one built already? Is streamer luck? I want to be this lucky? Get crunked. I do need more Somas. I need more Somas. That's about it. Ooh, another Yugioh. I love Yugioh. This card's good. Okay. 10 pack. Witchcrafter Ishizu win? Witchcrafter Ishizu. I'm done with Ishizu. Ishizu is so last week. Is any of this good? No, I just need more Somas. Why are you so lucky? I was born under a lucky star. I am actually pretty lucky, to be honest. Like, you know, in order to be successful in YouTube and streaming and stuff, you have to be a little bit lucky. So I've always known that I've been lucky. I remember when I was like playing the Pokemon game and like there was a gambling portion involved in order to like get a TM. I was like, oh, I can do this. I'm lucky. And I did. I got all the points I needed, but I didn't buy the TM because I misread how much it cost. And I was like, I don't want to keep doing this. But I did win a lot. I remember when I went to the casino with Leah, I won like $200 in one of the games, and I was like, I came here to lose money, not win money, so I just kept playing until I lost. Ooh, the Doodle Beast. Which may not seem like I'm lucky since I lose coin tosses and the, you know, the crazy box thing all the time. But honestly, I get them correct a lot too. It's just I overly react to the negative times, you know? Wait, this is a UR? Ooh, the new Doodle Beast. I saw Hasher playing them earlier today. He said the Doodle Beast sucked. When do you want to lose money? I went to the casino to lose money, not to win. Like, you know, there's just a part of my brain, for some people, like, they like to gamble because of, like, the thrill of winning. But that's just like a part of my brain that doesn't exist. Like, I don't care if I win or lose when it comes to gambling. It's just like if I win, I'm like, okay. If I lose, like, that sucks. I just don't get any excitement when I get stuff. It's just like I don't care. Ooh, I need 3 of these. I also want to make a Grand Dragon deck. Grand Tusk Dragon. Doodle Beast is cute though. Hell yeah, it is. Wait, Ame, isn't it really late for you? Don't you have to like work tomorrow? Oh my god, it's coming! Ingenious Zung Kong. Yeah, I go to sleep now. See ya, Asagi Ame. Wait, Ame, did you ever see Golden Hour? I don't think you did. I was really busy while you were streaming. I was talking to like 3 people at once about various things. And I was also editing a video at the same time. I didn't make the goals. No Golden Hour. God damn it. You gotta tell your chat to stop being cheap so we can listen to Golden Hour. You need to yell at your chat more. Tell them to give you more money. Tell them it's for a good cause of singing Golden Hour. I need 2 more of the True Sun Gods for the deck I built. I also need 1 more Soma. Another one? Okay. Okay. Ooh, hey look, I got Dynatang. This card sucks though. Ooh, another Doodle Beast. Bye-bye. See you later. So, Tears coming in 2 weeks? Probably. Yuki, how many fucking Yuki-Onas did I get? I have 8 of them now. I already had 3 of them before I start opening packs. Damn it, no Somas. Okay. Dynatank is an anime reference? A reference to what, though? By the looks of it, most people only play 1-ofs of each Duel Beast. Oh, that's cool. Good to know. How come they only released 2 of them? Ancient Warriors Go-Go? Let me show you guys the decks I made. Change decks. So I have Crawlers, I have Warrocks, Exorcisters, I have... That's not from the new ones. And I have the True Sun God branded. Did I get all the True Sun God cards? Do you play solo mode on stream? I was playing it earlier, but I had to stop. Ooh, the True Sun God. I can just craft the last ones I need. I did get a lot of URs, so I could just DE a lot of those in order to get the cards I need. Plus, I still have 320 URs that I can just use in whatever. Don't you have enough dust already? Yeah, I have enough dust to finish them. My luck is weird. Whenever I'm luck, it's something I care and I always lose. But if it's something I don't care about, I always win a bit. Yeah, luck is weird. Luck is such like a necessary factor in life. You need to be lucky in order to like accomplish a lot of things. Like even in sports, luck plays such a huge role that a lot of like sports people are super superstitious. You just need to be lucky sometimes, you know? And I have luck. That is one thing that I'm grateful to have. I didn't know you had Twitch. I always watch your vids on YouTube. Hello there, Outrider15. Welcome. What's the best deck I can make right now? What's the best deck I can make right now? I don't know. What is the best deck? Is there a best deck? Is it still Sprite Runic? I mean, Sprite Runic is going to win a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh! Luck is 60% of the game. Dude, did you guys see the finalists of the YCS? Those dudes are so good at the game. Luck obviously plays a factor in it, but you also have to be just good at the game too. Like, I still remember that stream, like the finals from like the first one I was commentating, and the final match where the dude won the game even though he like had no cards left in his deck or on the field. He had no cards in his deck, on the field, or in his hand, and he won the duel because he just outplayed his opponent. Even though like his opponent had such a huge advantage over him. He opened perfectly and had Maxi like 3. He had like 3 copies of Maxi. How long until the next MD ban list? I have no idea. They've been doing one a month. Maybe they'll have another one soon. Master Duel Meta says Branded Despia and Pure Sprite are tier 1, not Runic Sprite. Branded Despia? There was no Branded Despia in the finals of the last YCS. Or MCS, I mean. Yeah, not YCS. MCS. Those tier lists are jokes? Yeah, they are. They're just like representations of like all the best decks in like Diamond. If we're looking at like the MCS, where like, you know, people are taking them in tournaments to win money, where like incentives are a little bit higher to win, I think I would take the results of MCS over like, you know, decks that people are playing in Diamond. Fountain to 2 in the OCG, thoughts? Oh, that's good. They always like cut down the consistency cards. If I'm going against Sprite, Runic, or just Runic in general, I usually like shovel back all their fountains back to the deck, because that really ham zones them to not have one in the graveyard. Because they can't just recur it easily. They need to lose advantage to search from the deck. Fountain needs to be at 0 and Runic players need to go to jail. Literally, Runic does not work without fountains. I remember when Runic first came out, I bought a whole bunch of packs and for like the Labyrinth stuff, and I got a bunch of Runic cards, and I read them, and I was like, wow, these cards kind of suck. Because I didn't get a single Runic fountain. Like, I read through every single Runic card, and I was like, these aren't very good. And then I read later on that they had a field spell card that I never pulled. And I read the field spell, and I was like, oh, now the archetype makes sense. The archetype was built around this field spell. Like, they just don't function without it. They need the field spell, otherwise they're garbage. Like, if they ban Fountain, that's basically the archetype is just done. The Fountain is only a soft once per turn, which is actually nuts. It could be a hard once per turn and still be amazing. The fact that it's a soft once per turn is just like, you know, so like, we really need this card to make the archetype work. I pulled a Runic Fountain in a pack and have it stored, never seen light of day. Why not limit Hugin? Because that wouldn't do anything. Hugin resets herself. So I need to semi-limit the field. Yeah, like, semi-limit the field does, like, punish them a little bit. It should be limited to 1. Like, that would be the best way. But then, you know, if they banish the 1 Runic Fountain, then they're donezo. Game over. You can't play Runic without Runic Fountain. The soft ones per turn is just icing on the cake. Yeah, you should play like a Prohibition and just choose Runic Fountain and then protect it. And you destroy a Runic player. Okay, let's generate this card right here. Should I just create a third scapegoat? I'm kind of afraid to make one just in case. Should I just build it anyway? Many variants play 2 or not. Yeah, I'm sure you could play like less than 3 anyway. I need to set up the other stuff. Change accessories. 2 is fine. Shut up. No, you need 3 of them. You guys are dumb. Ooh, my World Legacy one. God, I'm so glad they have World Legacy stuff. Have I ever told you guys how much I like World Legacy? I don't know if I have. Brandon, and then this card. No. Where's your Galate mate? Did I unlock it? Only the past few hours of my bedtime. I don't know if you guys really understand. I don't know if you guys understand the full context. You have not? Please explain. Did I not get the Galatea mate? No, I haven't finished it. I couldn't finish it. I'll have to finish it some other time. I don't think so. I may have been a little obsessive about it. And by a little, I mean, I don't think I've ever worked so hard for something before in my life. Finish this soul? I can't finish it. Obsessed with what? With World Legacy lore. The reason the Nibiru emote exists is because of World Legacy lore. Mr. Logs, Amoeba end up playing OJ with Meowie? I don't know. I haven't talked to Meowie since the stream ended. Dude, I've been so busy. Wait, why'd they quit? What did they think I was playing? Did they think I'm playing Umi Control? You absolute buffoon. I'm not playing Umi Control. Umi Control doesn't even hurt your deck. Maybe they just bricked. Take a week off from streaming and do a subathon on your birthday? Honestly, I don't think a subathon would make enough money. Like, I would need so much money to do the project. And I could make more money just working on my YouTube channels instead. Like, the amount of money I'd have to make from a subathon would be ridiculous. I just make more money from doing YouTube stuff. I would need, like... I don't know. Let's say we want a budget of 50,000. How much would I have to make from a subathon for that? Like, how many gifted subs is that? How much to hit 50,000? Because that was my original budget. Necro Valley? Shit. Makes more money. Yeah, exactly. I just, like, make more money doing what I do now. Farva made like 30K last subathon. Yeah, and that's like what I make a month already anyway. Like, I wouldn't make enough. Like, one subathon would not be enough to fund the project. Unless I made, like, just a ton of money. No, it's not flexing. I'm just, like, being realistic here. I was like, that's why I don't really need to do a subathon, because, like, what's the point? But what about 2 subathons? You think you'd make 15K from a subathon? You think you'd easily make 15K? I don't think I'd make that much. But if I made 15K, that wouldn't be enough. Yay, I can activate this card from my hand. Do an uncapped subathon. It's just like the amount of time I've spent streaming. I think I'd make more money if I just worked on my YouTube channels instead. What about subathon on your YouTube channel? I mean, that's still the same problem though. It's just like I just make more money making YouTube channels than I do streaming. Like, I would have to make so much money from the subathon in order to, like, just beat out how much I make from the YouTube channels. Ooh, Ancient Chant. Oh, it's going to get negated unless I destroy this card. And he's probably going to have some crazy cards on the field. Well, we're going to go for it anyway. Do. Solemn Judgment. I knew it. Half his life points, huh? Activate Guardian Slime in your graveyard? Hell yeah. Summon limit? Was that all my summons for the turn? Or does it count afterwards? Yeah, subathon might be fun. As well as monsters in the graveyard can activate their effect. Holy shit. They are super floodgating right now. Guardian Slime still procs activate. Oh, cool. Add a Winged Dragon of Ra or a card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Ooh, I got it. The True Sun God. You absolute buffoon, you moron. Get crunked, idiot. I'll donate 1 bit if you summon Exodia. Exodia's dumb, though. Time to activate the True Sun God. And then we get to add the Winged Dragon of Ra. Oh my god, or a card that mentions it? Oh, like Guardian Slime? Should I just summon out the Winged Dragon of Ra? No, I'm going to bring out the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere mode. Okay, and then we'll activate the Ancient Chant to add 1 the Winged Dragon of Ra from the deck to the hand. Okay, and then Pass, I guess. It's just like the YouTube videos. I know, right? I'll donate 1 bit if you summon Exodia. You could try 12 or 10 or 12 hour subathon. Mari did like a really short subathon. How did she do that? You... Especially if we got a few extra vids in advance to make up for lost time. I'd have to like work really hard before a subathon in order to like be able to do it. Another ancient chant. They didn't draw into anything. You absolute buffoon, you moron. I'm ham-boned though. I don't have anything either. Do I have anything that I can use this with? Yeah, if I get both of them on the field, I can do something. The old man said no. Yep. Subathons are a lot of time. Yeah, subathons are also a lot of time and effort too. The logs and then the final chapter of the legacy, you were given both in Gerson Air Max card sleeve and an icon. I know, I had to stop though. Like the whole thing was it was upsetting me, unfortunately. So I had to stop. I can go into Predaplant Verte Anaconda. If I summon this card, and then I go into Predaplant, that's 2 summons. No, I'd be ham-boned. We'll just set another one. And then we'll set this card and then pass. Waste the clock with sleep? Yeah, I can just like say I'm sleeping and just work. Wow, they didn't draw into anything. You absolute buffoon, you moron. Branded fusion? Wait, do flip summons count as a summon? I hope not. If I do this, I can't go into a Mirror Jade, so we're gonna go into this one. Ab libitum, sending the 2 dudes to the grave. Ab libitus. Oh, oh, guys. I can go into the Winged Dragon of Ross Fear mode. But the problem is, fucking Necro Valley screws me over. Can I destroy Necro Valley? I'm gonna find out right now if flip summons count. Flip summons absolutely count. That's bullshit. I'm locked out. Flip summons count. Wait, what? Can I attack the turn they're special summoned? You ham-boned yourself? Why did flip summons count towards summon limit? That's so dumb. Oh my god, hello there, North Yagami. How's it crack-a-lackin'? Congratulations, you played yourself? Shut up, I tried my best. It totally counts you experienced this before. I know I have, but I was just like in disbelief. The Winged Dragon of Ra? I need to get rid of Necro Valley. Damn it. I'm floodgated, and I have to hope they don't draw into any other cards. I don't have any back row hate. I'm just hoping they don't draw into a monster. Damn it, they got one. This is so toxic. I would have won already if I was playing a competent deck. Unfortunately, I'm not. Okay. That's what they all say. Shut up. Would have won if he went for Raw? No, he would have just destroyed it. Okay. Guardian Slime. Ooh, that would have been useful to have like a turn ago. You can special summon this card from your hand. Your damage calculation. This card battles. I can just crash and then summon out Guardian Slime. How would he have destroyed Winged Dragon Ra with the Mirror Force he used? Duh. Did you not see the Mirror Force? Hopefully they don't have another Solemn. Isn't Ra immune to Mirror Force? No. What made you think Ra's immune to it? Ra has no protection at all. He's garbage. It's like the worst card ever. It's a god with no protection, yeah. He ain't immune to shit. He's vulnerable to everything. If you slightly breathe on Ra, he dies. Phoenix mode is a tower. Yeah, but I can't go into Phoenix mode because of Necro Valley. It needs to come out from the graveyard. Ultimate Slayer. Ugh, God damn it. Are you kidding me? Wow. I'll just take the W. I don't want to play this guy anymore. The L, I mean. Ra's a god card is immune to all spells and traps in the anime. Yeah, but he's... The actual card sucks. That's why they have tons of cards in order to try to make it not garbage. That was an awesome animation. Yeah, it's great. We need god retrains? We do. I don't know why they don't do them already. It's like the biggest no-brainer thing in the world. They constantly release god card support, but they just won't give them a retrain. They just give them a whole bunch of broken-ass cards in order to interact with the ones that exist. Ash Blossom? Whatever. I'm surprised Ultimate Slayer is such a good card that is like never used. Yeah, it's just like the meta is too diverse. So like there's some decks where it's just not useful against them. And it's only a 1-for-1 too. Depending, unless it's a fusion monster. Bra should bring your life to 1 at least. That would be so awesome that he could use the end of the line with it. Dragostapelia, huh? Thunder Dragon branded? Ooh. Cannot be treated except by divine monsters would be a great retrain. They should make them immune to card effects. And like that's the only thing they have on them. They're immune to card effects, but they still have their old effects. They just actually have protection, you know? Oh my god, I drew this after it's been useless. Foolish Burial, cool, cool. I don't think I can use Ice Barrier. No, I can, because it doesn't search from the deck. It sends a card to the graveyard and then adds it from the graveyard to my hand. Ooh. Do I have one of these in my hand already? I do. Ice Jade Tremora. Activate Tremora. Add it to my hand. Okay. Okay. How come I can't use this? Add a Winged Dragon of Ra. Oh, because I have to get rid of Thunder Dragon Colossus first. Activate this card. Special summon a water monster from your hand. Okay, special summon Guardian Slime. Cool. If you use Ultimate Slayer to send Elder into the Disc to the graveyard, you can send the monster back and pop a card. Yeah. You sure can. We're gonna go into Egyptian God Slime. They only have to banish 1 card, right? Banish 1 Thunder monster from your graveyard instead. They have 2 Thunder monsters in the graveyard, so he has 2 protections, unless I negate his effect. Is this full combo? It would be if fucking Thunder Dragon Colossus wasn't on the field. Level 8 fusion monster against 200 attack for every card. I don't have a level 8 fusion monster in my graveyard. Time to destroy cards. Mr. Log says Pomued 884 times since June 1st. Shut up. No, I haven't. I got colossaled out of my cards. Quick effect. Now I can't activate my effect. Idiot. I don't need to activate my effect, you absolute buffoon. All of his effects are passive. Okay, and then we can set Albaz the Ashen, and I can't activate this card, so we'll pass. Didn't know this was your 30k special? For my 30k special, I remembered why I started streaming in the first place. I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I just totally forgot. My whole life is a lie. Nothing? They have no way to follow this up? Networking. Yep, exactly. Defense position. That makes it easier to destroy your card. Floodgate Pass is such a move. Ooh, this should work. Normal summon Fallen of Albazian. We'll flip summon Albaz the Ashen. And then we'll normal summon this card. And I don't have the correct cards in my extra deck to fusion summon this. Plus a dark monster. Wait, yes I do. How come I can't do it? How come I can't fusion it? One dark monster plus a Fallen of Albaz. What the hell? How come that's not working? Because of Ice Barrier? It's still in effect? Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This guy, shut up. Banish one card, which will give them plays. Hey, look, this one's on the left, and it's pointing to the left, and this one's on the right, and he's pointing to the right. Is throwing? I'm not throwing, you're throwing right now. Thunder Dragon Roar. They're going to get more Thunder Dragons in the grave. Why is its defense so high? Thunder Dragon Colossus is so broken, they need to ban this card. Thunder Dragon Roar. I could have fusioned it away. Wait, what effect is he activating? Add one of your Thunder Dragons, banish your hand. That's fine. Okay. They're going to add a Thunder Dragon Hawk. Discard this card, special summon one of your Thunder Dragon monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Now I can activate Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood to start gaining life points, not drawing cards. I'm going to gain so many life points right now. I just need to get this damn card off the field. Thunder Dragon Colossi. Maybe he's afraid of me getting life points and he'll stop here. He is. You absolute buffoon. Life points are so useless. If only I could draw into freaking Obelisk. Not Obelisk. I don't know why I said that. Cannot be fusion summoned. This card. Wait. Can attack monsters up to the number once per turn during the end phase. Wait, how come I can go into this card? Cannot be used as a fusion material. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by sending above cards from any monster zone to the graveyard. This has an alternative summoning condition? Dude, I had no idea. Whoa. That's so cool. I didn't know it was a contact fusion. This card can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase, up to the number of monsters used for its summon. Ooh. Ooh, they have 2 cards in the grave. If I destroy him twice, he'll be able to banish both those cards and just get more advantage. So if I destroy this card... Let's see, if this card is banished or sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Thunder Dragon card from your deck to or sent from the field to the graveyard. I need one more card. You can also use your own monsters even if Albaz is face down. Yeah, but like my opponent's, despite its name being Thunder Dragon, it is not a dragon. If it was, that would have been an out. You can actually summon Albaz and summon Album Letinus using your opponent's dragon monsters. I didn't know this card had a contact fusion effect to it. That's so good. I was just using it because it's just like, it has a good graveyard effect, you know? Judge, that dragon is not a dragon. I want my freaking, if I had the true sun god, I'd be winning right now. When an attack is declared, you contribute all monsters against attack. After damage calculation of this card attack, you can send all monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard. If I can just draw into one of my freaking raw cards, I'm Gucci. Attack position Colossus. You buffoon, you're gonna get... Oh, I can't search anyway. From your deck to your hand. Thunder Dragon Fusion. Oh yeah, they can also just go into Thunder Dragon Titan and beat over my cards. It's over? Shut up. You can special summon Albaz. Can I? Is that one of the effects? That's not one of its effects. Resolve. Destroy one card on the field. Why are you so mean today? I'm not mean. You're mean. Uh-oh. He's dead. And I can't use its search effect because of Colossus. Damn it. I can't do anything because of Colossus. Oh my god. Why couldn't I have drawn this a turn earlier? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Fuck you. You stupid bitch. This is such a going second deck. Why is this not working? Yeah, you tell him, Pomu. When his opponent's monster declares an attack, target one spell card in your opponent's graveyard, set to your field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, send a monster reborn from your hand, or send the field to the graveyard. Special summon a winged dragon of Ra from your graveyard, ignore the summon conditions. Then summon a monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Also send the special monster to the graveyard during the end phase. Will logs at least let you seem fund your decks for weakness? It's because I'm not playing 3 droplets. That's the problem here. There we go. Dude, how long have I been streaming for? Almost 2 hours? Yeah, I should probably stop it after this. First to go. Do 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 do. Watch out! You top deck all 3 droplets. I thought since the deck main deck of Sphere mode, I would have a better time versus hard to out decks. But I keep going against decks that are not comboing off. Ancient Chant. Ooh, I can use this and add the Winged Dragon of Ra from my deck to the hand. Winged Dragon of Ra. Then I can use the True Sun God in order to add Sphere mode to my hand. Dark Ruler No More is better for going second. Shut up. Forbidden Droplet's better because you can win that turn. Drow and Lockbird. Oh my god, you bitch. God damn it. Why do you gotta be like this? I just wanted to search one more time. This is also a floodgate. It would have been so useful. I just want the card on the field. The second... Stop locking me out of my searches. I have never been locked out of searches so much ever since I started playing this damn stupid deck. You have amazing luck for a 30k stream? I know, right? I was born under a lucky star. That doesn't mean I have luck all the time. Stream Sniper? Absolutely. this card's normal or special summoned, you can special summon Earth Machine monster from your hand defense mission. He's not using the effect. What? Did they brick? His name is no XYZ. Battle phase. Ooh, that gets me Guardian Slime. It's Guardian Slime time. Wait, is that the Spiral Quick Fix? Whoa. Or is that two tones? The E machine sucks. I just got in. Is Doom King Belladroch? Is that good? Yeah, it's good. Some people only believe in the 23-letter alphabet. Isn't there 26? Oh my god, Spiral Quick Fix. I love your searches. Spiral Quick Fix, you should be banned. You are an abomination to God. Does this lock me? Can I suppose one extra except fusion monsters this turn? Guys, Egyptian god slime time. I'm gonna slime it up. Hopefully I don't get another drone lockbar because I'm about to search right now. No, don't ban Quick Fix. We need to ban Quick Fix. Solemn Judgment? Oh, you stupid bitch. Why do they always play this card? Fuck. Ugh. Life is a party. And I was not invited. Blaze Cannon. Add this to my hand. Activate. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have activated this. Oh, no. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. Guys, I made a mistake. Guys, mistakes were made, and I made one. Oh, no. I made a mistake. You guys don't even know what mistake I made, but I made a mistake. Who the hell's playing Solemn Judgment? Why do you... Do I even have Mirror Jade in my deck? Yeah, I do. Okay, we'll send this to the grave, and then this one to the grave. Lubellion. Activate Lubellion in order to send Winged Dragon of Ra to the graveyard. Then we'll go into Mirror Jade using... Ooh, I can use Egyptian God Slime and Fallen of Albaz. And I can't attack the turn it's summoned because of my own floodgate. Okay, well... Pass. When in danger, revert to branded combos. Branded combos work so well with this deck, though. Special summon 1 level 4 lower machine monster from your deck defense position, but its effects are negated. You cannot declare attacks of the monster's turn. Why didn't they use this on their own turn? Oh no, he's regretting using it on his slime. He is regretting using it on his slime. You absolute buffoon, you moron. This is what you get for existing. Playing around sphere mode, I guess. Machina Citadel. Holy shit. Yeah, let's get rid of that while its effect is negated. I don't want a Machina Citadel. Wait, why were they playing around sphere mode? End phase, activate Ablibiton, the Abyss Dragon. I don't have any more cards in my extra deck. I should play at least one more branded card. Is Branded Raw the flavor tonight? Dude, Branded Raw works really well together. Like, Winged Dragon of Raw only goes into fusion summons anyway. He saw you add the ball. I added the ball during my turn. There was no way for him to know I had it, like, existing during his turn when he didn't do anything on his plays. I have Maxi, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I probably should have, like, shotgun Maxi. A Royal Branded? Yeah, I have a Royal Branded Fusion. I'm a genius. They knew you were on Raw, though? Nuh-uh. Unless they were stream sniping. Playing this deck is... No, this deck is great. You guys are just... You don't understand the economy. Come on, let me shotgun Maxi. Damn it! It's Dreadnought. Well, I don't need to shotgun Max anymore. I just wanted to do that to prevent the summon. 2200, that's not enough to do anything. Another urgent schedule? Cool, now I can use my Maxi. Yeah, read urgent schedule. They couldn't activate. I don't want to read it. I'll just take your word for it. Oh yeah, I still have a set Forbidden Droplet. Urgent schedule. Would you change your Duel's icon to Mother Spider if they added it? Hell yeah, I would. Ooh. I can also use Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood to get a bunch of life points. Or half my life points. If they stop here. But there's no way they will, because then I'll win on my next turn if they stop here. It's not going to go into more summons. Come on, give me draws and life points. Pot of Desires. Okay. Isn't that their second Pot of Desires? It is. Oh my god, they have no cards left in their deck. I hope he Zeus's. I do too, so I can use Forbidden Droplet. That would be hilarious. And if they end here, I'm just going to Spear Mode them. You had no monsters on turn 2 for an urgent schedule. They normal summoned Heavy Fright Train? Isn't your Floodgate... My Floodgate does prevent Zeus. Oh my god, I forgot about that. They can't Zeus me. Well, I mean, they can Zeus. They just... This is very hard for them to Zeus. Because my Floodgate prevents them... Special summon monsters cannot attack the turn they're summoned. Oh my god, I gained so many life points. You summoned a monster with 3,200 attack. That's 3,200 life points. They're going to detach one material in order to target one card in the field to be immune to card effects. And then the material they detach is going to be able to pop cards on the field. Okay, what card are they going to pop? It targets. Target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. They're going to target that one. Go for it. I no longer have an out to Zeus, but they can't do Zeus. Because they can't attack this turn. You absolute buffoon. Did you use Dogwood to get HP? Yep. Yep, I sure did. My Raw is gonna be so ginormous. 4,000 life points! He doesn't know about my Floodgate. He doesn't know. More. Enter the battle phase. Give me more life points. He thinks he can destroy my cards, but he cannot. He cannot. Do I have any cards I can summon for my deck? I need to play more branded cards. Limiter removal? Thanks for destroying your own card for me. I bet he's gonna be like, what? What? How come I can't attack? He had an out to the Floodgate too. Shame scoop incoming? Yeah. This is definitely a win. Player doesn't understand the Winged Dragon of Ra Floodgate. I bet he'll scoop. Yep. Why can't he attack? Because of the True Sun God. Monsters, except the Winged Dragon of Ra, cannot attack the turn they are special summoned. It's just a random ass Floodgate on the effect for no reason. It's not even a good Floodgate, but it does specifically save me in this one scenario. Why game bug? I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people being like, why game bug? Doesn't affect flu. True. I want to see the new zombie Floodgate in action. There's a new zombie Floodgate? Oh, do you mean the Shiranui Saga? Yeah, I guess it is a new zombie Floodgate since you can distribute Yugioh or the new Link 3. That's still a lot of materials to Floodgate your opponent, you know? Your opponent surrendered. White game bug. He doesn't know why he couldn't attack. That's too funny. It's a vanities for one turn. Okay, chat. Thanks for coming to my super stream where we are celebrating 30K followers. And I remember why I started streaming. Do you guys know why I started streaming? It was so I could make this into a reality. It never did become a reality, though. But it was all for this. It was all for the World Legacy Project. That's it. Everything I did was for that. Hopefully you guys now understand why I started streaming. I use this as an outlet in order to fund a passion project. And by fund, I mean lose a whole bunch of money, but gain connections so that I could one day maybe do it. One day we'll do a subathon where we're like, we need to raise $50,000 for this project. 50,000, we probably don't need that much. I think we could probably do it for less than 20,000, to be honest. But I would just make more money by just doing my normal stuff. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, crowdsource. We could do like, what's that thing called? I don't know. I'd have to do a budget for it. I don't actually know how much it would cost. What is it? Fundraiser? What's the fundraiser project thing? Kickstarter? Patreon? Yeah, Kickstarter would probably work for it better. Way better than I forget what it's called. A subathon. And get DMZ by Konami? Yeah, that's the problem. Is if I had a Kickstarter for it, it would just get DMCA'd. It has to be 100% just funded on my own, you know. How much to hire Meowie as Lee? I don't think that would be that expensive. As Lee, though? Wouldn't she be better as Ib? Since Ib is such a central part to the story. Or I guess Lee would probably work too. I don't know. Either Lee or maybe she could do both. She could do sultry voice for Lee and the normal voice for Ib. Yeah, Meowie is Ib, Lee, and Iblee. God, I was making so much money though. Just look at Crossroads. Never mind. Miwa as the dog. Yeah, Miwa would be an excellent Imduck. But then I need voice actors for the other people too. Oh man, I want to do this, but I don't have time to do it right now. I'd have to like start planning. Like, how would I get the money for it and everything? I'll have to ask my people. Miwa, I have a role for you. Do you want to be a dog? I think she would be perfect for it. 2023 goal? Yeah, maybe. Can't you ask Mary for the art? Yeah, I could actually. I forgot. Mary's a contact I have. He offered me for like some art for this his artist for something. Basically telling me that his contacts are available for my projects. I just forgot until like right now. His company does do commissions for yeah. And he told me he would like he was willing to work with me. If I had a chance to audition for Edgy Boy, I totally would. Yeah, I guess we would have to have auditions for the other stuff. We'd also need to, like, flesh out the writing, because I don't want to use the writing I did from 2 years ago. Let me in, coach? No, I don't know any of y'all. We would hire professional voice actors. I do know some voice actors now. I have connections now. Especially since we also have Meowie, who's an excellent voice actor. I already have someone for that. Okay, let's send you guys off. Who is online right now? Congo VT? Ooh, let's go over to Congo. I was talking to him earlier today. He used to, he plays Yugioh. Mogu? I know Mogu's on right now. But Meowie isn't pro? Yes, she is. Shut the hell up. She's voiced in a virtual novel of VN before. There's also Mari. Oh my god. There's a lot of good ones. We'll go to Congo. We've never gone to him. Let's go to a new person today. Say hello to Congo VT. Congo will be... We're going to do a collab with him next month. So I got into contact with him today for that. Look forward to the project. Goodbye.